Married at First Sight, Season 11, Episode 7. I am here for the live watch. I'm sorry, y'all. I just couldn't make it this week. I was just tired. And Wednesday, I had to go visit the baby's school. I was tired. I just couldn't stay up. But I'm here for the live watch. And then I know y'all was waiting for it yesterday, Thursday. I couldn't do it either. I was tired. Okay, so today's Friday morning. It's almost 7 a.m. in the morning. So I'm up early trying to do this live watch. I heard a couple of people was acting out. Woody was acting out, child. You know, I done told y'all about Mr. Woodrow. But anyways, I am here for all the shenanigans. I am just so the honeymoon is over now. You guys been complaining that you can't hear me, so my computer's right. See, it's right here by me. Okay, right here. My window's open. A little bit of fresh air coming out. Thumbs up as you come in. Share this video out. If you can subscribe, please make sure you are subscribed and that bell is checked. Also, I did set up my membership page, so please be sure to check that out. And be sure to watch for your comments. I know some of you guys are like, Jesus, you never read my comments. And I try to read all the comments. So you have to watch to see if I read your comments. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Let's get into it. Let's get in all these shenanigans, okay? So the honeymoon is over, thank God. Because I was just tired of the honeymoons. Okay. Was you tired of the honeymoon? I was like, okay, after one day I'm ready for y'all to come on home. Day 7 of marriage. Okay, Amelia and Bennett got back to New Orleans. They're excited to move in. How did excuse Oh, Christina and Henry was acting like they missed their flight. Oh, I like that. Oh, well, Henry's smiling. Oh, so they come home to their new apartments. Oh, I love Karen's here. Neutral apartment. I love. Ooh, what kind of building is that, child? That look like one of the buildings downtown. Oh, I love the washer and dryer right there. I want that on my first floor. Now I can't have it up too loud, y'all, because if the camera picks it up and it plays on YouTube, then it's considered something. I forgot what the word is, but I can't be too loud, okay? But I'm right here. Bennett is countertop, granite countertop, nice apartments. I really like these apartments. They remind me of hotel apartments, hotel suites. Because when we travel, we stay in like suites like that. Because it's 4 of us. I don't know. I just feel like Amelia and Bennett is too grinny for me. Oh my God, Bennett still has on the same nightgown. Oh, funky. 7 days in the same nightgown. Mm-mm. This whole situation is pretty demented. Oh, I just love the way he talks. He's so smart. A sequence of radical and weird events. He becomes more and more surreal and strange. Great acoustic. I love the way Bennett. He's so smart. Those are the type of man I like. Smart. Oh, the closets. Ooh, I would give for those closets. Two bathroom. Yeah, those are definitely. Yeah, that's definitely a hotel. You see those sink in the drawer. Yeah, it's a hotel. Amelia washes her hands in the toilet. I feel the vomit coming up. I'm about. It's coming. It's coming. I'm about to hurt. Oh! Oh my god. So Karen said they have a lot of fun in the age. I know a lot of people saying that it's not a lot. It is a lot. Because men or for 7 years before. So technically he's 19 while she's what, 27? Karen is so tiny though. He said this is the guest room. Karen said AK Miles room. Mm-mm-mm. Karen said he seemed very mature, but all she sees is honeymoon miles. Right, because when you're on your honeymoon, that's all you see. You're not. It's not real. It's a phase. She want to get to know him and build an emotional connection. She ain't gonna be emotionally connected. Oh, by the way, yes, I know what the spoilers are. Okay, because y'all be coming out here. I know what the spoilers are. I review the show like I don't know what the spoilers are. Okay, so I don't review the shows with while review the show talking about the spoilers. I'm reviewing the show like I don't know what's gonna happen in the end. Okay, because technically we're not supposed to know. What Christina talk about is Henry in the friend zone or take the next step? He ain't gonna take the next step, Christina. He don't like you. She said he's never made a move and she's never had a guy move this slow. Oh my god, here she go teaching him how to do something else. She want her husband to be her husband. He's not, child. He don't like you. That's a tiny bed. Did y'all see that bed? That's at least a full. The bed is at least a full. It should at least be a queen size. It's another step in realizing the gravity of the situation. I love how Henry talked to her. He's smart. That's going to be a test for the both of them for sure. Yeah, it's a test, Henry. So did they have a guest bedroom or they just had an office? But look at Christina, Olivia fixing the pillow. she she's gonna say something so the cats can look how the oh Olivia says really small. Why does that's a twin? Is that a twin size bed? That's like a twin size bed, y'all. I'm going to assume it's a full because that bed is so small. I think the bed should at least be a queen. I got my daughter a queen size bed. It's big old bed. But this here for two people, a full size. Olivia, she's in denial. Talk about, hey, we'll all work out. You know, you're not gonna work out. Oh, these two, Woody and Amani. Oh, his shirts make me dizzy. Ooh, y'all. Do you guys think this is a what size is that bed, y'all? This has got to be. Oh, I love that red shirt Amani has on. Ooh, his shirts make me dizzy for real. Ooh, I love the view. Ooh, nice. The view is look at him, always performing. Oh, I can't stand him, Jesus. Listen, Meredith, please don't have nobody, no other black person on there like Woody. We don't need no. I ain't even gonna say that word. That's a twin bed. That's a twin size bed. That's a twin. She got to go see a dermatologist for her skin. Amani, she has eczema. I can see it. Cause my daughter has struggled with eczema, but I keep it under control. You can't tell. Oh Lord, I need y'all to tell me. Do you guys think these beds, the bed that the couples are sleeping, is that a twin? It looks like a twin to me. What y'all think? Seen the commercial for couple cams? I don't know why I feel like Jamie and Beth they did the whole COVID thing. It's I just feel in my spirit, forgive me, that they're doing it for attention. Like you knew your parents have COVID, so why would you go around them? Why did you go visit them and you're around them without a mask? Like you know they're sick, but you're gonna go visit them and stay in their house and you're without a mask? Like what did you expect was going to happen? But anyways, Woody and Amani is waking up after they done the do unprotectedly. That's a twin size bed, y'all. Ew, and they talking to each other's face without brushing their husbands and wife. I want to hear from you if you're shacking up. Husband and do y'all talking to each other's face before you when you wake up in the morning? I tell Michael, oh! Matter of fact, when I wake up in the morning, first thing I do is I run to the bathroom. Run! Oh, Karen with the scarf. And here go Miles with his Woody. With his hoodie. Ooh, I love Christina's here. Did y'all see Karen with the I just hope Karen. I just was hoping y'all. I love Amelia's thing. I love that. Oh, I love that. Bennett said he dreamed that his mom was teaching, his dad was teaching him to put on a face mask. Butt mask for the. Oh, what's his name? Had to protect his hair. That's why he wore feminine, and I will continue to say it. Feminine, feminine. Oh, I am so glad Karen says. Well, she did it. Y'all just mad because I said Miles is feminine. But Karen, thank God she came out and she said her example of a feminine man is her father. Didn't I say that? Because she said it when she met the couples. Y'all was listening. You guys weren't listening, but when they met the couples, go back and watch that video how she talked about her father, and basically her example of a masculine man is her dad. Okay, so you put Miles standing against the dad. Miles is feminine, feminine. Oh, I love Amelia's PJs. So is she doing that? Wait a minute! Oh my God, Bennett's PJ. No, I gotta take a picture. Hold on. Y'all see Bennett PJ with all ripped. I can't. Oh, they're going to each other's house. Oh, I love Dr. Vivian in a pink dress. Love it. Brett is really tall. Olivia want Brett to see like a welcoming home. Oh, I love Olivia's foot. Turn the light on so I can see. Ooh, nice. Olivia bathroom pink. Look like my daughter's bathroom. My daughter's bathroom is pink. Her wall is pink. The ceiling is pink. She got pink rugs. Her bed is pink. My daughter loves pink. Oh, her bedroom is okay. Her bedroom is it's okay. I'm not like impressed. She is organized. Brett said he got a sterile feeling. She is clean. You can tell Olivia's very clean in particular about her place. Oh, I love her living room. Brett said anybody who rents is throwing their money away. Not everybody wants to own. Let me rewind and see what she said, because he said not for me. It's not. Well, she don't. Renting, owning is a lot of responsibility. I don't like the black curtains, Olivia. But I'm a color person. I love y'all see my walls. I love color. No backyard. Everything she owns is super old. Anybody who rents is throwing their money away. Olivia home is close to work, and Brett's like, not for him. It's not. Olivia says, I like it over here. He said, of course, this is the best part place to live. Oh, it's the best part of the city. He can't afford to live uptown. They are so totally on different financial scales. Whose place is this? Amelia. Oh, Amelia lives in a mansion. Excuse me. Well, that's a nice house, Amelia. See, that's my kind of house. 4 people live in Amelia's house. Amelia's house is big, expensive, and extra. But it looked like Amelia's in the living room. Oh, Bennett don't have a mature relationship with money. Bennett, you're slitting us some money. Let me rewind this, y'all. Let me rewind. Okay, so I had to rewind it. So Bennett is intimidated by Amelia's house because it's big and extravagant and expensive, and her life is a little bit more stable than his. And then he said, because I'm the translation queen. He said, I don't have a mature relationship with money at this time. Translation, he didn't get the trust fund yet. I think they got to be 35. How old is Bennett? Right? They put it, the grandma and grandpa put it in the will. You got to be, when you turn 35, you get this much. That's what he mean. Okay? Oh. In other words, Bennett is saying, well, I didn't get my trust fund money yet. So I'm living out back. But I would like to see Bennett's parents' home. Because where does he use the bathroom? He ain't no bathroom in the little one room. He runs to his parents' house, the mansion, but they're not gonna tell you that. But I'll translate it for you, okay? So now they're looking at Amelia's jewelry that and Amelia's living in the living room. That's not a bedroom. Did y'all notice that? That's a big old mansion, and she's like, how you part off a living room space. Amelia played every sport in 1 year. Bennett was scared of flying objects. He was scared of baseball. Those are some nice pants Amelia has on. I like those pants. She was a homecoming queen. She's popular. She's the type of girl that everybody will like, like me. I was I was for y'all. I was valedictorian, okay? Valedictorian. Free ride to college. Free ride. Sort of. I took out a loan my last year and ended up getting to see the class, and that's how I ended up with a student loan. But if I didn't, I would not have had any student loan payments. Oh, Brett brought Olivia to his house. Visiting the spouse at home might be much more revealing. On his own house. Brett bought at his house because even though he don't make a lot of money, it's not how much you make, it's how much you send out. What does Brett do for a living? Olivia's just looking around and Brett's like, he wants her to like it. That's a nice kitchen. Cabinets looks dated, as my realtor would say, dated. Is that his kitchen? That's a huge kitchen. Does he have, wait a minute, let me rewind. Half his stuff is in the kitchen. That's a big kitchen. That's the type of kitchen I need because my kitchen is so tiny. I hate my kitchen and my bathroom. And where my house is. Because I'm on the corner. He said, She said, all right. Here's the kitchen. Here's the kitchen. I told you it's huge. It's huge. It's a nice house. This is my room divider, so I don't have to look at my workbench and everything. Room divider. Oh, that's nice. Do you know how big that kitchen is to part it off to have his tools back there? Olivia was like, it is messy. Ooh, he left all that garbage in the house before he went on vacation. No. Brett that likes to work out. Well, he's a bachelor. I like the curtains. I like his house. He just needs a feminine touch. He got stuff everywhere. A bachelor pad. He's a bachelor. Office/computer room. Those some big old computers. Why do you need such a big computer? She said, "What you need such a big computer for?" Computer stuff. What you doing on the computer? She said, "Computer stuff." With vigor. I could not marry a gamer. Mr. Gamer's in my book. He's a gamer, yeah. What do you think? He said, what do you think? Well, thank you. She says, nice. He said, well, thank you. She don't like it. I love my house. It took a lot of saving, a lot of smart choices. A lot of saving, a lot of smart choices. Olivia did not seem to care about my house at all. Olivia didn't like the house. Like when you're in a school field trip someplace really, really boring. Kind of made me feel like, oh, she made him feel like, because she didn't like it. I like it. It just needs a feminine touch to it. I like the house. I like Brett's house. First of all, it's his house. Just need a little feminine touch to it. She could really fix. See, ladies, you have to envision things. You know what I mean? Like when I went to my husband's townhouse, it was cute for him. But for a family, no, dear. With the 2-year running up and down and riding his bike and riding his scooter in the house, no. But I like Brett's house. It's a nice house. Okay, so oh Lord, we're going to Bennett's room. I want to see the mama's house. Okay, I want to see Bennett's mama's house. Oh, he's only been living there for 6 months. Where was you living at before? Show us the big house, Bennett. Oh, he used somebody's bathroom in their kitchen. That's cute. Amelia was like, what? What? He said, actually, if you could take your shoes off. All his stuff is in this small space. It's cute. I wouldn't live there. I couldn't live in Bennett's house, but it's cute, you know, like a little getaway or something. I hope y'all is hearing me. Oh, I gotta get my charger. Bennett is very particular. How, Bennett? What is he bringing, Ty? You ain't got nothing to bring to the new house. Amelia is being so complimentary. She's like, I would love to play on this. Oh, this is amazing. I knew she was gonna say it's amazing. Amelia seems impressed. She said, I love your collection of coats. Oh Lord, there go the hat. Amelia's like, it's so cool. This is the space, Lord. We're not gonna get no solution from them. We're not gonna get no real information from them because they're just gonna be happy-go-lucky and everything is okay and acceptable. Makes her like him more. I want to see Karen's house. Does Karen lives with her parents? Amani and Woody apartment. Oh, Pastor Cal is in the house. Pastor Cal always dressed real nice. Platinos, plantains. We say in the islands. Ooh, love that soup, Pastor Cal. Yeah. Yes, dig into the deep issues right now. Face the future right now, or else your marriage is not gonna work. Everything is excellent, better than what I was supposed to be. What? What he say? I like my wife and what? Don't matter, child. I won't hear nothing. Lou Napoleon, Mister, a little bit above average, got the same. That's true. My husband told me that. So he said not only the physical attraction, but that she was really honest. Oh, I love her slippers. Yes, y'all saw her blue slippers. It's so cute. You know, I notice everything for all the angry people that come. Oh yeah, you're just that's how you say. I notice everything. They are attracted to each other. Yes, they've had. We know they do. Are you using protection? Oh, Amani, you done lost five. On a scale from 1 to 10, Amani, you done lost 9 points with me. 9 points. How you not using protection all the time? Yes, you're married. For those of you who already know what your haters gonna come on here and say, oh, they're married. How many times we see by decision day they don't make it? And look at him laughing like it's nothing. How many times do we see this and by decision day they don't make it, y'all? Come on, y'all. Huh? You got to use protection every time. I'm sure they blood test them. So maybe they don't have to worry about STDs, but you're not using protection all the time. Amani, you don't fell off. -1. Negative, negative, negative. Negative, 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 negative. Here's something dripping. How you not you? Well, what about Woody? I am all about a woman protecting herself. Because you know what? Let me tell you why. They can get up, the men will get up and leave you and your baby, and you're going to be right there all by yourself, taking care of that baby all by yourself. And they're just laughing like it's nothing. And yes, I know what the rumor said, but I also heard the other rumor. Spoiler, okay? Which, you got to watch the other video to find out what that is. For all the angry people that's going to come on here and say some bull. And Pastor Cal's looking at like, you hear Pastor Cal? He was like, you better say something, girl. Are you okay with that? You ain't trying to have no babies, but you're having sex without protection. That mean I'm trying to have a baby with my husband. Okay, I'm trying. But we wasn't trying when we first got married, and the doctor only gave me 6 months of protection, birth control, because she wanted me to get pregnant right now. You best believe. Sex leads to children for the dummies that don't know that. Popping all them babies out for every man you lay down with. If they ain't want to cry, what nobody want you. Thank you, Pastor Kyle Sweet, but that's a little crazy. Yes, Pastor Kyle. They need to talk deeper about stuff. Come on, Pastor. I love a love-hate relationship with Pastor Cal. See there? He said, I think you got something that can't really stand the time, but you have to talk serious. Pastor Cal, no. This is just surface. This is surface. You got to dig deep. So Woody don't like surprising. This is something I saw in the comments about with the cutting the hair thing. I agree with him. Christian, where my Bible at? I like to have my Bible when I talk about certain things. So, y'all don't get angry. You could get angry at God. But anyways, I agree with him with the hair thing because biblically, our bodies are now switched. And please don't come on here with the abusive stuff. If the marriage is abuse or he's taking advantage of the abuse, then that's not biblical marriage. Biblical marriage is exemplary of Christ and the church. So if the husband is not loving his wife like Christ loved the church, where he's able to die with her, the scripture doesn't apply where now my body is Michael's body and Michael's body is my body now, okay? So I can't just go and do something crazy and talk about my body, not biblically now. Okay, I understand with the hair stuff. When I wanted to cut all my hair off, I said, Michael, I'm thinking about cutting all my hair. He said, why would you do that? He said, whatever you do, I'm okay with anything you do. Two things: don't do the crazy colors, the crazy cat towers. You can't go to the White House dinner with, okay? Because my husband is that type, okay? We we do more than cookouts, neighborhood cookouts, okay? And please don't cut your hair off. And I've basically stick with them. And even when I was going all natural, because y'all know I had a perm, and I was thinking about cutting it most of it off. And I asked him, he said, so what I did was I grew my hair out. I just grew it out for a year, and then I cut the perm parts out. And now, of course, my hair is higher than this. But okay, so I don't have a problem. I know a lot of women had a problem, but I don't have a problem with him saying, if you're going to cut all your hair off, just let me know, so I'm not like looking at him. But I feel as if Woody is the type of guy that likes the long weave and the elephant eyes, as Miss Linda would say, elephant eyes. When I was getting married, there was like, Jess, please don't have the elephant eyes. I said no. And the long nails and stuff like that. And I feel like Amani is a little bit more a naturalist. Feel like Amani is a lot like me, where I don't do the weaves and the wigs and all of them. I do ponytails when I had a perm, but I feel like Woody's that guy that like the weaves and the wigs. But I don't have a problem with him saying about the hair. He's like, you can't just cut it off. See, see, she's like, I can't cut my hair. He's like, we together. She looked at Pastor Kyle. Pastor Kyle was like, yeah, that is a drastic change, cutting your hair off. Who are you to tell me what I can do with my hair? That's fair what he said. That's fair. What if I just decide I'm gonna quit my job, and I ain't gonna quit because I know a lot of husbands, little boy husbands that did that. I don't have a problem. I know some of y'all ask my opinion about the hair thing. I don't have a problem with that. He is right scripturally, biblically, okay? Church girls want to get married. Biblically, he is correct. And I don't think he's saying ask me for permission. He's like, just talk to me about it. Right? That's what I got. I didn't get like you'll have to get my permission. What I got from what he said was just talk to me about it. What is wrong with the conversation, y'all? What is wrong with the conversation? There's nothing wrong with having a conversation. Hey, Mike, I'm thinking about cutting my hair. What you think about me cutting my hair off? And my husband was like, no, please. No crazy colors. And please don't ever cut your hair off to look, if you don't cut your hair that you look like me, because my husband has a low haircut. Okay. I don't have a problem with that. I know some of y'all do. I don't have a problem. I actually agree with Lou Napoleon on this one. Okay. I do agree. That is a Drax. She said that's my physical appearance. That's not my livelihood. Ooh, she said I'm still gonna go to work and be able to pay her bills. Let me rewind what he said, because she said, whoa. Let me rewind. I do kind of agree that the job and the hair is kind of not even. Okay, Woody. I'm going to give her that. I'm going to give Amani that one. That is a drastic change. You're going to look different without hearing the ball. What? Told you? Let me rewind. Rewind. He said my feelings is not. I told you. I think he's the. Let me listen. He said, "Well, my feelings, I think, because he don't eat, he chews some of his word. He swallows." As Lexi teacher said, "Don't swallow your words." Woody swallow something. That's why I want to have hear what he got to say, because I can't. It's like I only hear every third word. But he said, "You cut all your hair off." Basically, my trans. I'm not gonna be attracted to you. Told you. I think Woody is the guy that likes the wigs and the weaves and the stuff. And Amani is more of a naturalist, because her hair is natural like mine, but she has curly hair. And yes, she is mixed. I really do believe that. Amani here don't look like mine. Amani here looks like my cousin, and my cousin is black and Indian. Her mom is black, her daddy's Indian. Okay? I totally agree with Miles. Not Miles, Lou Napoleon, aka Mr. What he called himself, a little bit above average. I agree with him. I totally agree with him, ladies. For those of you who, let me go get the Bible. Let me get the Bible. Let me get the Bible. I brought two Bibles, okay? I brought the King James and the Spirit Filled. They both say the same thing. I agree with Woodrow in what he said about her cutting her hair. This channel is for church girls want to get married too. So if you're not a church girl want to get married too, skip on along with your comments, because this does not pertain to you. Okay? I totally agree about the hair. And what a lot of foolish women do not realize is a man must be physically attracted to us. And when you make drastic changes to yourself, his attraction might change. I know it don't sound right, but if you just understand that and accept it, it would be just so much easier to deal with. He said, "I ain't gonna be attracted to you with no short hair." So he liked the girls with the wigs and the weaves. And I'm fine with that. I just think you should be with who you think you can be with. I don't have a problem with it. But I think Amani needs to realize you're married now. Okay? And they need to sit down and talk about, what does this mean that we're married now? Can I just go out and cut my hair off without talking to you about it? And he's like, "No." And what she hears is, "You got to ask me for permission." And I don't think that's what he's saying. Is just have a conversation with me. Because if you had a conversation, he would tell you, "I don't think I'm gonna be attracted to you with your hair cut off looking like my." Well, he has braids, and see, I couldn't talk to a man like Woody. I don't like men with braids and all the hair. You got like a clean cut man. So this is good. I love that Dr. Pascal is bringing this up, because they were in the honeymoon phase, and now it's time to listen. Let's deal with the real to do. I love it. I agree with Mr. Woodrow, Lou Napoleon. I agree with him. I know that's hard for y'all to believe, but right is right and wrong is I'm fair. One thing y'all can say, that Janice, she's fair. She crazy, but she I agree. I agree. I don't have a problem with what he said. What y'all think about what Woody said? Do y'all agree or disagree, and why? And if you're gonna quote the Bible, you better make sure y'all is contextualized it right. One thing about Janice Hylton Thompson, I know this Bible. I've been studying it since I was 17 years old. I am 42 and a half. I'm almost 43. I know this Bible. I'm teaching a class called Study the Bible in 1 Year on my other channel. Look it up. So if you're going to come over here and quote Bible, you better make sure you're quoting it right. And make sure you're contextualizing it correctly. Because I will comment, that ain't what the Bible said. I'm just letting you know. Because, some of y'all be coming over here with the bull crap. And I'm sort of like not going to put up with it anymore. I'm going to check you. Okay? Okay. He said, I ain't going to be attracted to you no more. Go ahead, Woody. I agree.
So just all the attraction goes out the window. I don't know. What if you come here with a bald head look like somebody else?
You go come in here look boy look at.
You have to tell the truth. You come here looking like somebody. And you just gonna be like, I don't care about anything that's inside. I'm not attracted to my wife anymore. I gotta see you first. Right. So what happens if the attraction goes away? Then what? That's something we gotta discuss.
Oh, she said, what happened if the attraction goes away? Then what? He said, that's something we gotta discuss. I agree. Yes, I agree.
I'm trying to dictate what I can do.
She's trying to dictate what she can do.
Your permission. Do you hear him? I hear every word. I'm letting you guys discuss it. I want to see where you're going with this. I feel like you need to.
Amani was like, do you hear this, Pastor? I hear every word. I'm just letting y'all discuss it.
So if you feel like the physical is the only thing that allows you to be attracted to your wife, then that's a problem. I'm not saying the physical. I'm saying if you alter your complete physical being.
So she's saying, you're saying if the physical go away, it's not it. But for a man, ladies, physical is 85-90%. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Why y'all think I am still the same weight? My husband married me. I was 155 when he married me. I am still 155. I was 153 this morning because my doctor wants me, as I'm getting older, she wants me to get down to 149. So I'll probably get down to 145 to 149. Now, I've always been in my health. So my health and my weight has never been a problem. So Mike has no problem with that. But let me tell you, man being physically attracted, they could grow to be 500 pounds, but they still want you to be physically attracted. He wants to still see you as a physically attracted woman to him. He must still find you physically attracted. And he is saying, if you alter your appearance, I might not be attracted to you. I agree with him. He's not wrong. He is right. We just have to realize that, ladies. You just have to realize it in your head and say, you know what? That's how they are. I don't care how sick Mike is. I don't care. Where's my food? Why is this rent not paid? Why is this mortgage not paid? You know why? It is his responsibility to provide, protect, and profess. God, I rebuke sickness in Jesus' name. Okay, because it's his responsibility to plan ahead, as a couple, responsibility to plan ahead in the case there is sickness or job loss. We don't have to worry about anything. And y'all know I've been on leave since March. Okay, I haven't had a paycheck in months.
Mama,
okay.
Daddy, know why I want to go.
Say hi to your aunties.
Hi, aunties.
Come over here so they can see your hair.
Hi, aunties.
Okay, wait.
Talk to me.
Okay, he wants to talk to me. Wait a minute, y'all. Yes, babe. Wait. It's still going. Wait. Down here smelling like a grown man, y'all. Let's smelling like daddy with the cologne. Come here, boy. Oh, you smell just like daddy.
You kissed me, real.
Daddy's going out because you smell it just like daddy. So daddy cut my hair. Look at my hair. Daddy cut my hair. Okay, mommy's got to go. Okay, daddy's going to buy you 100 Lego toys. Okay, so I agree with Woody. Let me know what y'all think.
An adjustment.
It is an adjustment, Amani. He's saying it's an adjustment.
I'm going to say something.
He's going to say something.
I know marriage is forever. It is. But if you come here forever, they would have all hit. I'm going to forever.
She said marriage is forever. He said it is. But if you're coming here with the ball head, all my foreverly. What if she develops alopecia? That's different. It is different. No, Michael, no.
Would you still be attracted to her? Yes. And is the root of your issue the Yes, that is the root. It's a decision that wasn't made together.
He said it's making a decision without me. I agree. Have a discussion, Michael. Away from the TV. There's nothing wrong with having a discussion.
And I'll tell you the reason why. Past relationship, a long time ago, me and a girlfriend, we thought we wanted a kid. She took on the step to want to move on.
How you want a kid? Are you not married?
Are we talking abortion? Yes.
So an ex-girlfriend had an abortion. Did you marry her?
She got to change her body, which is understandable. But at the same time, you didn't give me the opportunity to say, okay, well, I'll sit here through this situation with you. I'll be here for you. But you didn't include me in it. So honestly speaking, from then on, I just feel like if it's especially gonna be something that's gonna change the dynamics of us.
That's true. He's right. If it's something that's going to change the dynamics of us,
I can understand.
all he's asking for is a discussion. What's wrong with the discussion? But Woody, you should have married that girl. Oh, you want a baby and you ain't married.
I get like wanting to talk about it.
How you we want a baby? You ain't marry her.
Ain't like I have control over her.
Why you didn't marry that girl? If you had married that girl, I'm
If it's something
mind my business.
I can totally talk to you. Yeah. But like me.
Amani is not. She not ready to be married, child. She ain't ready.
Welcome to marriage.
Welcome to marriage, Pastor Castle. Welcome to marriage. That's what it's about. It's different from dating.
Oh, come on now. All couples face conflict in their marriage.
All couples face conflict. How you communicate about your differences will determine the success of your marriage. Hallelujah. That's right. That's what our marriage counselor told us. Learn to resolve conflict fairly. When we gonna go to Karen's house? I want to see what Karen's house look like. Oh, Miles' apartment. Ooh, she said she's scared. He's like, "What you scared of?" She said, "You know your daddy say you're nasty." Gonna do some about it. She has the wrong impression of he has. He said she has the wrong impression because at the wedding her friends and family exaggerate. No, they didn't. You're nasty. You're a slob. His mama came and cleaned the apartment before he came. The mama came and cleaned the apartment. Oh, look at the mess in the corner. He said drinks might be have been consumed here. In other words, liquor.
What's going on with this can? I had incense in it, man. I couldn't find my incense stand, so I took it.
Incense in it.
What do you think? Oh. Anyway, come to the master bedroom. Now, so we have a lot of clothes. Work clothes.
On the bed.
Some shoes.
He's a slob. I'm itching.
I'm sorry, you have a lot of stuff. Wait. No. Picture in your mind right now. How many shoes you have in your closet, right? And we're gonna picture how many items you use
this.
Alright?
Okay.
Be honest with yourself. Whoa. I know you're lying.
Oh.
Shoes.
A whole lot of shoes.
You have more shoes than me.
She said you have more shoes than me.
Do you think this would be helpful? In the closet? I don't think anything will help us if it's right.
I feel itchy. Miles' apartment, itchy. Itchy.
Oh, wow.
Henry's apartment. Ooh, I love Henry's apartment. Oh, it's a studio? Keep it tidy, that's right.
That's my father. Yes, I know. Oh, wow. Your hair stays perfect, even during
Your hair stay perfect even in surgery.
Very cool. And a guitar. Cool. He did tell me beforehand, he was like, yeah, it's a studio.
There's nothing wrong with a studio, man. Single man. Yeah, rent a studio, save your money. She said it's tiny.
Pretty tiny, huh?
Oh, that's cute. They go down for the kitchen. I don't like that because how the ear get out? Oh, there's a window. Is that a window?
Absolutely nothing.
There's nothing in Henry's fridge.
Oh, wow. Do you just eat out all the time, I'm guessing? Okay.
He goes to his parents' house and steal leftovers.
And stuff like that. He's more of like a throw a hot pocket in the microwave.
He's a bachelor. I don't have a problem with Henry's studio. Hey, get a studio, save your money.
Where are all these games?
It's my entertainment. You know, that's what I watch movies on.
Oh, so you have like friends on the games?
He has friends on the game.
That's weird. Let's see.
He said, "Do you want any of these knickknacks on the show?"
Is that a chicken?
So did he start to pack already, or he just got a box?
Yeah. Maybe a bird.
I like little Henry's apartment. Don't y'all like Henry's apartment? It's cute and clean.
Cut it out. Yeah. Henry doesn't have a lot of things. Okay.
Christina said Henry doesn't have
Something.
a lot of things.
It was just very bare.
It was
I
beer.
like, wow.
Why? I don't have a problem. He's a bachelor.
Basically, all of my stuff is like in my car and in storage.
And it's clean.
So, I just have like a bunch of my stuff in my car.
So Christina has her stuff in the car. So she's not homeless, LOL. I'll talk about it on my review. I have the screenshot. She lives in New Orleans. So she has a lot of her stuff in the car. They won't be packing up her place tonight. Henry said, I guess we won't be packing up her place tonight.
Okay, cool.
So why don't you drive both cars to the place? She just gonna leave her car at Henry's house? I don't understand that. Why is she leaving? Why not just drive your stuff to your Lord Jesus? Let me say this. My daughter had alopecia. I forgot to remember. My daughter had alopecia. She lost all of her hair for 3 years. And she wore wigs. Ooh, Karen's house. Clean.
So, here's the kitchen. You're standing in it.
Here's the kitchen.
Here's the living room. Oh, thank you. I picked it out. No. Living room. All pretty much, in the same area.
Vicinity.
Get off my rug.
Ooh, white rug. Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Karen is nice nasty. Okay. I love it. I love it.
Are you comfy?
She's like, get off my rug.
It's not that comfy.
She don't like him, child. She's just trying.
Miles in my apartment. I have not lived with a boyfriend ever. And it's honestly been a while since I even had a roommate.
So she don't live with any man. Thank you, Karen, for not shacking up, and she hasn't had a roommate in forever. Oh, that's a cute little bathroom. That's cute.
No. It's not an area.
You could tell Karen is just annoyed. She's just trying to be nice for the camera. Why is he putting up his her body, her lingerie to him. Ew. Oh. Misbehaving, yeah.
We just got dropped off in each other's lives.
I love that bedroom, Karen. I love it.
And, it's still new. It's a lot to take in. You want to see my closet? Yeah, I'm anxious to see.
Let me see the closet, Karen.
It's not like that, like organized right now. I'm not concerned about the organization. I'm concerned about what's in there. Oh, goodness gracious, child. You was talking about me.
Neat.
No. No. We don't need all that energy. No.
Thank you, Karen. She was like, we don't need all that energy.
Yeah. After Karen gave me such a hard time about all my shoes and clothes.
Well, yeah, women are to have a lot of shoes. Mr. Feminine.
Oh, man. I wasn't expecting like Marie Kondo in that, but she has a lot of shoes as well.
Yeah, women have a lot of shoes. I have a lot of shoes too. It would bother me if my husband has a lot of shoes or the same amount of shoes as me.
Come on now, that's a lot of shoes.
I would have been looking at him like. I love Karen Little Parm. It's cute. Hey, baby daddy, where you going? Come here, let me smell you. Little Michael was over here. I was like, ooh. He's throwing it over here. Throw it over here, baby. Throw it over here. All right. Love you. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a cute little chicken. Is that Christina's clothes? One little bag?
I can't wait to get these clothes, actually. I don't like these clothes at all. And then also, I want to move the furniture.
Henry, you could tell Henry's annoyed. Now she want to reorganize and she ain't got no furniture in her house. She ain't got a house. Allegedly.
What I'm looking forward to the most about this move is definitely getting to know Henry.
She's changing the furniture around.
It just looks weird.
I'm all for redecorating now. I'm all for changing stuff around.
Get things done. Like, let's do this.
Ooh, I love that couch. Put the thing out.
It is a much slower pace than I'm used to, but
I likes it. One little Michael get older, the other little baby get older. I'm gonna get that couch that they have in there. You can put your leg out. I like it. Henry's whistling while they're sitting on the couch.
So, like, how do you feel about moving in here?
So she's asking Henry, how you feel about moving in here? He's like, yeah, no, I think
I think it'll be good.
Nothing. No, I think I'm gonna be good. Lord Jesus, I couldn't.
I think I'm pretty easygoing, and I usually pick up after myself and stuff. So cool.
He's easygoing and what? I'm not gonna rewind to hear what Henry said. Oh, Mike, could you please bring my charger? Thank you. I had to rewind so I could hear what Henry said. Child, did he say we're friends?
Cool. But if something living-wise is bothering you or space-wise, just let me know. I'll try not to have too many parties here.
He said if something's bothering you space-wise, let me know. I'll try not to have too many. He has a dry sense of humor. She's like,
will I be invited to these parties?
Okay. Henry.
Oh, okay.
Henry is like the man you got that you're trying to get him to go get a job, and it's just not connecting. It's just not connecting. Olivia and Brett's apartment. Oh, I like Gotham Lanes Lakes. Gotham Lakes. I like it. I think that's what it said. I'm not rewinding. Pastor Cal came to see Brett and Olivia. I love that suit, Pastor Cal. Ooh, I love it. Ooh. Baby daddy have a suit like that. Oh my god. Oof. I just love it. That's that dark blue. Like the socks, Pastor Cal. Love it. Stuff has been in the air between Olivia and Brett lately. Can y'all hear me? I hope y'all can hear me. Has it changed any from what you thought before? They ain't never had nothing.
I think it's a lot harder than I anticipated.
Olivia says nothing has changed a little harder.
It's always going to be hard, so.
You think it's worth it? It's going to be hard. Pastor Kai asked her, do you think it's worth it? She's like, mm-hmm.
It's, like, my perspective hasn't changed. I knew what I was getting into. I think that because of the lack of foundation we have, it's a lot harder than.
Brett said, it found that Pastor Cal's like,
getting a really capable wife. So, yeah, I like her around.
Pastor Cal can tell. Oh! Stuff ain't right.
Oh, I thought she was incredible.
He lying.
He exists. Hi. I know. Beautiful. Wow, thanks.
Brett's lying.
Her eyes were just like amazing. And just her smile was like lit the entire place.
He's lying. I don't believe nothing Brett said about Olivia Child. He just trying to get this 8 weeks over. She thought he was nice looking. Ooh, that cat is so fat.
And vice versa. Well, I'm constantly attracted to Olivia. Constantly.
You all saw that cat? She looks pregnant. Brett claimed he's constantly attracted to her. Lies, Brett.
Well, I know I said in the beginning, like,
excuse me.
We're married, so what's the rush? I would rather wait until there's like real feelings there, not that there's not.
Olivia's claiming they didn't do the do yet. There's no rush. Deeper connection.
We're still trying to get to know one another.
But I agree with what she's saying.
There should never be a pressure. However, do you have a desire to be close to her? There are times. Yeah. Okay.
Pastor said there shouldn't be pressure, but however, do you have a desire to be close to him? She said there are times. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been improving, absolutely. Yeah, I think.
Brett claims it's been improving.
How deep have your conversations been?
I can't place who Brett looks like. Who Brett look like y'all on TV? I just can't place it.
She's way more loaded than me.
She's way more what?
I make more money. But he's done really great things.
Let me rewind because I want to hear what she says. She's way more what than he is?
Tell me, how is you guys' communication been going? Pretty good. Yeah,
Communication's going good. Lies, Brett.
Progress.
Olivia said work in progress. Good.
Have we talked about things like religion, kids, or finance?
Religion, kids, finances.
She's way more loaded than me.
She's more what? Loyal?
So I make more money. But he's done really great things. If you own a home, I don't own a home.
She's made more money, but he's done great things.
You're studying for your certifications to like advance further on in what you're doing, and I think that's great. However, I've told you what I thought my concern would be is that I want to go travel and do things, and like I like to go to Saints games and do stuff like that, and I told you that.
So she said even though he makes more money, he's done great things. Like he owns a home, she doesn't. And I'm all for. I'm not. Just one of the comments y'all messaged me. Everybody don't want to own. Okay. And owning a home is a lot of responsibility, and she might not have wanted to own. And he's working on his certificate to get more money, so that's good. But she's saying my concern is I like nice things. I like to travel. I like to go to the Saints games and stuff like that. And I'm guessing to Brett it's a waste. So let's see what he says. Excuse me, Michael. Bless you.
I was concerned that I may not get to do those things.
She's concerned she might not be able to do those things.
I mean, if you want to do those things, you know, it's your money. I don't care. I want you to come with me. If you're footing the bill, sure. I don't want to do that.
And I didn't do a review last week, but I'll do the review this week because I think Olivia is in a predicament that a lot of women are with the money. So Brett said, well, I'm okay with you doing those things. It's your money. And she said, well, I want you to come with me. And he said, well, if you gonna pay the bill. And she's like, well, I don't like that. I don't agree with that. Let's see. Let's talk some more.
Oh,
Brett was like, well,
but those are things that I looked for in a husband. That I said I want a husband to go travel the world and do things and explore and create new memories. And I'm afraid that we're not going to.
and she said, but those are things I look for in a husband. Those are things I wanted in a husband. For those of you who keep saying she should have told the experts, she did. This is why I like Brett, both, and Olivia. I think they are both right. But I'm not blaming Olivia. She is not a snob. I love her. She's almost about to overtake Karen for me because she said go back. Okay, a lot of you, I notice in your comments, you do not watch the matchmaking episode, so you miss a lot of this information that I have. She said, I wanted a husband whose income was comparable. So somebody said in something, she's a nurse practitioner. Brett is whatever he is, and Brett makes about $60,000 to $70,000 a year. And Olivia makes 3 times that much. So that's 3, 7, 21. So let's say 20, that's 201, right? $210,000 a year. That's a lot of money. This couple was matched to fail. So don't be hard on Olivia. I will defend her. She told the experts, go back and watch. And Pastor Cal said, however, to Dr. Pepper, but Olivia wants somebody whose income is comparable. And Pastor Cal, Dr. Vivian, and Dr. Pepper say, but they have so many other things and they can work it out. What other things? She don't want to have kids. He want to have kids. She's Christian. He's agnostic. Family, faith, finances. So what other things do they have to work out? There is nothing. Why are they matched? They don't agree on family. They don't agree on faith. They don't agree on finances. So why are these people together? Why did they match them? For the drama and match to fail. I keep telling y'all, I know these things. Play. Pastor Cal is like,
we're not going to get to do that because he has like a budget and makes a certain amount of money. And
Olivia's like, he has a budget, makes a certain amount of money. He said, I'm solely responsible.
What do you perceive she's saying?
Ooh, Pastor Cal. What do you perceive she's saying?
And if you don't make as much money as me and can't do that, then screw you.
It's not what I'm saying at all.
Love it, love it, love it. My marriage counselor does that. Our marriage counselor does that, which we need to call. We see him about 4 or 5 times a year. Pastor Cal asks Brett, what do you perceive she's saying? And Brett says she is saying she want to go spend all this money and spend up all this money. And if you can't afford it, then screw you. And Olivia is saying that's not what I'm saying. So you see how we hear differently and say things. And let me tell you, I totally agree with Olivia. Olivia and I are like the same. We want husbands to provide for us. We don't want to spend, we don't want to have to foot the bill when you're here. Why? But Olivia, the type of husband Olivia wants, she gonna have to choose that husband. The only one that it worked out for it was Beth. Remember? Last 2 seasons ago, they matched Beth and Jamie because they said, one of the things they said, and their socioeconomical beliefs are the same. So Jamie has money. Beth is not working. Beth was being taken care of by her father. And now she still don't have to work because Jamie's taking care of her. Those are the type of husbands I want, Beth wants, and Olivia wants. Doesn't matter how much money we make. We want to be taken care of. I had a very good job when I met my husband. Okay. 15, 20 years ago, $50,000 for a mid to late 20s was a lot of money. But even though I made very good money, my husband married me without asking me how much I made. And he said, I got all this. I do this. I take care of I takes care of everything in this house. But a husband like that is one you have to choose You have to choose, okay? See, what a lot of you women do is you choose a Brett. Nothing wrong now, because I know somebody's gonna come on here and say something crazy. Nothing wrong, but you can't make a man who is making, you can't choose a husband who is making $60,000 and then get mad that he's not able to do all for you that you want him to do. You can't marry a man that's making $60,000 and just all of a sudden by next year I want you to be making $200,000 or $300,000. It's just not. It just doesn't make sense. And so what I said in this book, ladies, is you need to marry the man in front of you. If you're gonna marry the man that's making $60,000, that's who you marry. Leave him alone. Do not stress him out. Don't bother him about making more money because that's who you marry. Now, I'm not saying don't be encouraging. I'm not saying, he's not supposed to try to do better. But what if he doesn't? What if he's happy and content at $60,000 or $25,000? And that's who you marry. Don't stress him out, ladies, because what a lot of you ladies do, you marry the man that makes $50,000 and then you stress him about you want him to pay all the bills and pay everything. And you know he's not able to do that. But you marry the man can't do what you want him to do and expect him to do what you want him to do. That's not fair. Okay, so marry the man in front of you. If he's making $50,000, that's what he's making. You better live on that $50,000 and you better be happy. And do not stress and nag him out for more. If you want a man that's going to pay all the bills and provide and protect, and you guys sit down and you have a financial conversation, what you do, y'all, Dave Ramsey, you live on one income and you save the rest. You make your emergency fund, you save for your retirement, your college funds, and all of those stuff, okay? And I told you, me and my husband married going on 8 years. We have never had a fight about money. Why? We worked that out before we got married. He sat me down before he proposed. He said, this is how much I wrote it. He said, this is how much I make. I pay all the bills, blah, 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 just to make sure. I went to his job. He said, print out my W-2, give it to her. Okay? So if you want a man that's going to take care of you and do all that you want him to do, you have to marry that man. You can't marry the 25,000 man and want him to act and be and provide for you like $100,000 man. Okay? And of course, these books are available on Amazon or in my blog. All right, so let's play. That's my little dating advice. That's free.
I'm saying at all, but I'm saying that it's a fear of mine that all we're going to do is live in a daily routine and never experience life
right
together. And I think by traveling and exploring and doing things,
she says a daily routine. We're going to do things.
Like you're telling me that I don't budget. I spend too much money.
You're the one who told me you don't budget.
I told you that it would be nice if you knew how to budget.
Ooh, she said, you're telling me I don't budget. I spend too much money. And he's like, you're the one that told me you don't budget.
You're going to kibosh all of it and just say, no, we can't do that.
You're going to kibosh? Is that a word down south that we can't do that?
You're saying I want to budget, but also I don't want to budget.
Ooh, you're saying you want to budget, but also you don't want to budget.
Doing into your budget. Anytime I go to a Saints game, that's part of my budget. Just like you have a grocery bill budget and you have your bills budget. I like to spend money on entertainment.
She likes to spend money on entertainment. Entertainment should be a part of your budget, y'all. Because balanced life, Brett is like, she doesn't have a budget. Ooh, Brett says she told me she has no idea how to do a budget. Ooh, Brett is letting it all hang out. Rewind. Ooh, they're going in, honey. Yes.
Also, I don't want to budget.
You put the things that you enjoy doing into your budget.
Yes.
Every time I go to a Saints game,
exactly. You put the things you enjoy into a budget, y'all. Entertainment should be a part of your budgeting.
I like to spend money on entertainment.
Every year, me and my husband sit down. This is how much our vacation budget is. Brett said, she doesn't have a budget.
She literally told me she has no idea how to do a budget.
Ooh.
I told him that it would be nice for him to help me budget because I have debt and I would like to get my debt down. But I also pay all my bills on time. Have you seen any of my finances?
I paid my bills.
Olivia said, no, I told you I would like for you to help me to do budget. Olivia, that's a shame now. You make a lot of money, boo-boo. And please don't tell me you're living paycheck to paycheck, Olivia. You make too much money to be living paycheck to paycheck. So she said, I told him I would like for him to help me to budget. Why you don't know how to do a budget, Olivia? Why don't you know how to do a budget? She pay all her bills. She say, "Have you seen any of my finances?" But not because you make a lot of money, or you could be living paycheck to paycheck. I know people that makes a lot of money that lives paycheck to paycheck. That's why those same people's in my business want to know why how can I afford to be home while still on leave. Well, I just want to know how can Janice afford to be home still? Because we have a budget. Okay, budget, Olivia, you need a budget.
I think like the idea of just going and
Brett was like, I pay all my bills. Let me rewind. Brett said, I think you just have the idea. You just want to. Brett.
she doesn't have a budget, like so. I don't like. She literally told me she has no idea how to do a budget.
No, I told him that it would be nice for him to help me budget because I have debt and I would like to get my debt down. But I also pay all my bills on time. Have you seen any of my finances?
I pay my bills.
Brett said, I pay my bills.
I think like the idea of just going and throwing money away.
Ooh, Brett said, I think you just like the idea of going and throwing money away. So I just think that these are two people that has different mindset on finances. This is why, single ladies, when you choose your husband, faith, family, finances, those three, okay? I just think that Brett is used to living at a certain level. He's careful about money. And it seemed like he might be a little bit jealous of Olivia because Olivia has all this money. And she might not be spending the money and budgeting the money the way he thinks he should be budgeting. And she's probably just spending because she has it to spend. What I would like to know, does Olivia have savings and investments and retirements and emergency funds? I would really like to know that. Because again, like Dave Ramsey said, love Dave Ramsey. Me and my husband, we took his class after we got married. But I was always very careful of my finances anyways. And when I chose my husband, I talked to him about finances, and you got to talk about to somebody. Okay, you can't be a saver and he's a spender. You got to be in the middle. Because money is the number one reason, or one of the top reasons for divorce. And if the money is funny, guess what? Your marriage is going to be funny. So I would like to know more about Olivia's finances. But yes, I totally agree. You're entertain. You can't just balance. The Proverbs talk about balance. Your life, Christian people, church folks, is remember how our life used to be work, church, and school. That's what was our life. That's not healthy. You need to put some entertainment in there. You need to put some balance in there. That's why when a lot of our kids go to college, they go crazy because we didn't teach them how to live and how to act while they were at home. So budgeting and entertaining must be a part of your budget. Okay, we gonna spend $100 a month. We gonna budget $100 a month for entertainment, whatever that means. That is, taking little Michael to Chuck E. Cheese, the bouncy house, Lexi going to the movies with her friends. Um, and right now, me and my husband, our entertainment is around the kids. I'm a homebody. As long as I'm home, my computers, I have my books, pen and paper. I'm not like a going out type of person. Ever so often, I'll go to a movie. Ever so often, we'll go to a Broadway play. But for me and Michael, our entertainment is around the kids. Taking the kids to just go out, and well, now we can't because we're in the house. Okay, so me and my husband, ties and orphan come off the top. Okay, savings. We make sure we put money in savings in emergency funds. Retirement automatically comes out. Make sure your houses, your expenses, so your houses should be no more than 30. Is it 30% of your household expenses, if I remember correctly? Pay down your debts. You shouldn't have any debts. My husband and I have no debt, thank God, other than our primary expenses. and the truck, which is almost finished. So can you imagine if you have no debts other than your primary expenses? Do you know how free that is? Do you know how freeing that is, and how your home can be at peace and in harmony? Hmm. That's your goal. Pay off all, get rid of all them credit cards. Stop shopping, ladies. Stop spending all that money. Stop shopping. Stop buying stuff. Make sure your kids have a college fund. Make sure you have your emergency fund. So if something happened, emergency happened, somebody can't go to work, somebody gets sick, you don't have to worry, you don't have to stress out. Okay, it's back. It's back.
So, like she literally told me.
Okay, I could teach y'all finances, honey.
We're not comparing. We're not comparing. I'm not.
That's what Brett is doing. Brett, Pastor, we're not comparing. We're not
Because
comparing.
I can afford to go fly all over the world whenever I want to take trips all the time. How does it make you? Okay, now we get to the bottom of it. So how does it make you feel that she makes the money that she does and that she is able to fly all over the world?
That's what it is. Thank you, Pastor Cal. Pastor Cal says, so how does it make you feel that she makes all the money she does and she can go and fly all over the world? That's what the problem is. Brett is jealous of her. Don't be jealous. Just work out a plan. Okay. Let's work out a plan. That's what it is. This is why, ladies, stop marrying those men that make less than you unless he can provide. Stop it, because this is what a lot of naked wife. This, Brett and Olivia, is what a lot of marriages are like. She makes more and they are forever fighting about what they're going to do or how they're going to spend the money. Brett and Olivia marriage is like a lot of people's marriage. So, to solve the problem, ladies, stop marrying men that make significantly less than you. And I use the example because it's easier for us folks to understand. You make 75,000, he make 25,000. Y'all always gonna be fighting because deep down you gonna want him to make more so y'all could do more. So he could carry his weight of providing for the family. So that's how I do it. Oh, okay. You make how much you make? Bye. I don't say that, but that was it. Mm, don't do it. Okay, you will avoid a lot of problems. Just don't do it. Cause you think you can handle it, but you can't, girl. You can't. I know you can't.
Dude, but she shouldn't expect me to ruin my retirement trying to keep up with her.
Brett says she shouldn't expect me to ruin my retirement trying to keep up with her.
Not at all.
Pastor Casa, that's not what you're saying.
She's saying she wants you to ruin your retirement. Because I understand that.
Pastor Cal saying, but you're perceiving, she is saying she wants you to ruin your retirement. See, this is what y'all get from marrying these men that make less than you. Significantly less, because she said comparable. She wants somebody whose income is comparable to hers, and Brett is not.
What my financial situation is, and including these kind of trips in once a year into my budget would kill my retirement. Okay, but here's the deal. Right now, there's a lot of tension. There's a lot of heat here.
So he's saying, see, including trips like that, once a year trip would ruin your retirement, Brett. How is that? How? You could go drive Uber for 2 months and get vacation money. Right? Because isn't it the answer is if you don't have enough income, then you need to create another stream of income. I think they've ran this and see we need to have 7 streams of income. If you want to do something, right, and you don't have the money in your regular 9 to 5 or whatever, you just create another stream of income. Okay, I'm going to go drive Uber for 3 months and that's going to be our vacation money. Ta-da! Stop marrying men, ladies, that make significantly less than you. That's going to be your marriage.
From talking about the issue.
Pastor Casa, there's a lot of tension. He jealous of her.
And now your postures have changed.
He's like, no, your posture has changed.
Now is to find out how can we resolve this?
How can we resolve this?
It must be resolved.
It must be resolved. And Olivia is extremely emotional. I would get mad at Pastor Cal.
I don't ever want to look back and say I didn't try.
I would get mad. If I was Olivia, I would turn to him and say, I told y'all I wanted somebody whose income was comparable. Didn't I tell you that?
Perfect. Or always what you want to hear, but I feel like if I don't work through those emotions, then I'll never get to the point of.
Olivia should turn to Pastor Cal. I specifically said, which she did. She did earlier. She did. She did say it earlier. She didn't say it in so many words. Brett is walking away. Oh, he went and got tissue. Let me. What did Olivia say? A whole lot of y'all marriages like Olivia and Brett. Mm-hmm.
The way that I can try is
The
to
naked
be honest
wife.
with you on how I feel, and sometimes I feel like how I am feeling may not be perfect or always what you want to hear, but I feel like if I don't work through those emotions, then I'll never get to the point of.
The marriage is over, child. It's not gonna work out because Brett is resentful that he don't make the money you do, and he will always be resentful, and he will always feel the way he feels because he doesn't make the money that you do. Why are they vacuuming the grass while I'm sitting here recording my show? Can y'all hear that? Ugh, let me close my window, y'all. Hold on. Wait.
How you communicate about finances is.
It's the same thing. So wait a minute. Wait a minute. Pass it. Wait a minute. Olivia said something that's powerful. Let me rewind. Let me rewind. She said something powerful, but then Pastor Cal said something powerful. She said, what? Why are they vacuuming the grass while I'm recording my show?
I feel like that's how I'm trying to navigate this whole thing.
That's how she's trying to navigate this whole thing?
Because I do want this to work.
She wanted to work.
There
There has to be a balance.
I don't know how we find it.
You don't. You won't find the balance. He broke. He not broke.
Make no mistake about it. Finances are not the number one reason for divorce. How you communicate about finances is. Must.
Didn't I say earlier? But Pastor Cal, his line. Well, let me not say line. Pastor Cal, listen to what he said. Pastor Cal said, finances is not the number one for reason for divorce. How you communicate about finances is the number one reason for divorce. The number one reason for divorce is finances. Because a lot of couples are this way, where the woman is making so much more and he's resentful and he's angry and he's bitter about it because she's making more. Or the delusional woman go pick up the man that's making minimum wage or can't get a job, can't keep a job, and then all of a sudden you want this man to become disciplined and become a provider and keep a job and hold a job. And a lot of women, you marry men based on hopes and dreams versus marrying the man in front of you. And then your whole marriage, you struggle and fight about him becoming what you see him to be versus marrying the man in front of you. And if you marry the man in front of you, you will not have all these unrealistic expectations. I would have never married a man that made the money that I made, even though I say you had to at least make what I made or less than. You know why? Because I want to be provided for and taken care of. I don't want to have to go to work because I have to pay the mortgage. I don't want to do that. Again, I've been home since March. They give us a couple of weeks and they started calling people back in April. It is August. I'm going back to work the end of the next month. We're not stressing. My husband has to say, give me your half of the mortgage. Because that's not how we set up our marriage and our finances. but I was very particular in choosing. I knew the type of life I wanted. I knew what I wanted. Therefore, I chose my husband based on the life I wanted. Not choose a man and then try to get him to provide the life you want, even though he's not able to. And ladies, I think that is so fair. I think it is so fair to marry a man and stress him out about being who he's not. It's unfair to the man.
You must listen and then trust that the other person is not your enemy. Okay?
You say you must listen and trust that the other person is not your enemy. Brett is her enemy. Brett is jealous of her. Brett is jealous of her child and her money. He angry. Woody and grandma's. Woody live with his grandmama.
Yeah.
Yeah. With the sequence anyway. Yeah.
I love sequins. I knew
Oh, come on, stretch out and let the camera pan out.
So I wasn't sure what I was walking into because it's an interesting roommate situation.
Ooh, I love the kitchen. But that's grandma's house, you know.
Yeah, some red beans. Yeah, we got some to eat tonight. Me and my grandma, the first one we did together, it was like kind of like awkward. Because at first I was kind of like, I don't want to like bring ladies around my grandma. It's kind of disrespectful. It's like, I don't want no girl to be laid up in the house walking around. But honestly speaking, my grandmother is completely.
So he living with his grandmother, probably because he can't afford to live all by himself. But I love grandma's house. It's not, but grandma's house is different, you know. Okay, I love the kitchen. It's huge. Okay, nice shoes. What kind of TV is that?
Like all shoes. Yeah, it's all shoes. So there's more shoes than these.
He's all shoes, so there's more shoes than these.
There you go with that deep. I hope we have a big enough closet.
So he don't have no drawer to put his clothes in. He have his clothes on a shelf. What in the world? What's with all those hats?
I'm definitely not interested in having a hat wall.
She said she's not interested in having a hat wall. Yeah, not honey, not
I don't know, but they're not going on the wall.
not
Are
my
you
house.
trying to have like a hat wall in our house?
If no, not in the room.
Okay.
Probably in my closet. So, you know.
So is that a bedroom or is that like a living room or something or dining room? What is that Woody is in? That's not even a bedroom, is it? It's not a bedroom. It's a room. Oh, child, please, honey. All these Child, Woodrow can't afford to live by himself on his own. Child, he got moving with his grandmama. You know it's a shame when you live with your grandmama because you can't afford to live all by yourself. I'm just saying, it's a shame. I'm just thinking about when me and Mike was getting married. He had a townhouse, right? 2 floors, 3 bedrooms. I was like, oh, we can't live here, child. We need to. I need a house, like a house. So he did all the business, get townhouse. You know, we're buying this house. So he had to move back home, right? And so once we got married, I was like, I'm coming over to spend the night. He was like, you know, because when we got married, because when we was married, we still didn't close on, got married May. We didn't close on this house until July, y'all. It was the longest thing ever because there was an oil tank. My lawyer was like, nope, I'm not closing on no oil tank. Don't close on no oil tank. They got to pick up the oil tank. And then once the oil tank pick up, the state had to come and see if there's contamination. Oh my God, it was forever, ever. And we couldn't find another house that is like this house, right? So we got married May. We didn't close till July, and we didn't move in here till September. So I told my husband, I said, you know, I miss I got to come over and spend it. He was like, in my mama's house. I was like, but we're married. He said, oh no, not in my mama's house. So with Woody bringing over the ladies at your grandmama's house doing the do. Shameful. You ain't even married. Shameful. But he said his grandmama is cool. Okay. Amani's apartment. Okay, it's cute.
Chill out.
I like Amani's little apartment. Oh, she still have the Christmas tree up. Me, girl, me too. I keep mine up till about February.
Excited to see Amani's fun. Getting married at first sight. I just hope that I would be gaining in life. There's definitely going to be clean or
Excuse me.
And I'm really stylish, right? I like clothes. I like I just like looking well, so I'm not gonna look and observe like the way she lives and the way she puts her stuff in the closet.
Oh, I love her bed. Yes, that's a nice blanket. Did he say he's really established? Not living at your grandmama's house, you ain't. You like clothes and shoes. Oh, she sews. Cute.
I can teach you.
And she has a thing that says married at first sight. How cute. I like it.
What you need me to do?
I gotta get all my clothes.
Oh, that's a cute bathroom. I like her bathroom.
Oh, don't do that. It's not that.
I hate those bathrooms. You know the bathroom where you go in the bathroom and then the closet is beneath the bathroom? Because you know when you poop, you don't want the clothes smell. I don't like those bad. We was looking at a house like that. I told my husband, nope.
Dress it down, put some jeans on, a little shoe.
I love her closet. So neat and nice. I was just looking at all these jackets. It's cool. I guess it's cool in New Orleans around February. It's cute. Amani little apartment is cute. I love the closet, honey. I love that closet. She said that's exactly why I need a husband. Yeah, so you could do all the heavy lifting. I love her closet like that. Oh, I love that closet. I would love to have that closet. Because my closet is one little baby closet, one long closet that me and my husband share having. Then my brother made me a closet. Because my bedroom's like 18 by 30. So my brother made me a nice size closet. I love Amani Pit Lace. It's cute. I love that kitchen too. Okay, Henry's and Christina's. Oh, Pastor Cal surprised Christina. She was like, oh, man with the plan. Oh, I love Pastor Cal's suit. Yes, Pastor Cal. Oh, I love that suit Pastor Cal has. I love that pink. Isn't it pretty, y'all?
I don't want to pressure him. I don't want him to feel uncomfortable, but I'm hoping Pastor Cal's kind of like here just to break down a few barriers, shake things
Ooh,
up.
Christina's sweater is nice. I love that red sweater.
We're getting there.
No, they're getting there.
Yeah, I mean, this is for anybody. It's a crazy kind of chance to
Lord Henry.
unorthodox, but could be worse. I think we would. Yeah.
Henry.
So tell me, what are you both feeling about where you are right now?
What are you both feeling about what you are right now? Christina's like, do you want to go first? Henry's like, you go first.
Okay, so the more I do get to know Henry, it's like sometimes I'll catch glimpses of him and I'll be like, wow, like he's awesome.
Christina's like, the more I get to know Henry, sometimes I catch glimpses at him and she's like, whoa, he's awesome. She lying.
It's always like a guy being like, you're the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Like, and then we date for 5 years.
She said, usually the guy said, you're the most beautiful I've ever seen. And then we date for 5 years. Did y'all hear about the rumor of Christina? The man she dated for 5 years was a married man. He was married, y'all. Married!
To say the least, but it's still really early.
Christina, Henry claims it's early and he's twitching.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and bet that you guys have had no real physical intimacy.
Pastor Cal said, I'm going to go to the limb and bet you guys haven't had no.
I calling that.
Okay, then go back upstairs. No holding hands. No, Pastor Cal said, I'm going on the limb. You guys haven't had any kind of intimacy.
Your progression in relationships in the past. After 2 weeks, are you still not showing any affection?
After 2 weeks, are you still not showing any affection?
Honestly, it just depends on the relationship. Like, some of them have moved really fast, some of them slower.
Henry claimed depends on the relationship. Some of them remove fast, slow. I can't believe Henry. Henry didn't do nothing.
Honestly, I think just, I mean, if you just want to sum it up, I mean, just like a certain type of chemistry just existed.
He claimed chemistry exists. I don't believe nothing. Henry lying, child. Henry ain't been with no woman.
Yes, I think so. Yes. But, like I said, it's analogous to, some songs you hear, like sometimes like something you hear right away and then it burns out really quick, and then sometimes it kind of takes a while for something to grow.
What is Henry saying, y'all? What is he saying? Because I don't believe nothing Henry saying. She said, "What song are you comparing me to, Henry?"
Take a little while to grow. And
Oh God. But anyways, how y'all been doing? Because Henry's talking. I don't know what. Pastor Cal's like,
okay, but Henry, if you say that she's attractive, and she obviously is,
Henry.
I want to know what is keeping you.
Henry, if you say she's attractive, she obviously is. What's keeping you from the chemistry?
Made the move.
Why haven't you made the move? I don't know.
Physically, I do find you attractive.
Physically, I find her attractive. But
I feel it is very much like a friendship vibe.
Feel like a friendship vibe.
Why?
Why? Pastor Cal said why. He said he don't know.
What made it go there?
What made it go there?
I guess it's hard for me because I think you could be a little impatient at times.
He says she can be impatient, which is true.
Yeah, like sometimes you could be like a little high maintenance.
Henry says sometimes you can be a little bit high maintenance. And she's like,
well, here's the thing, Henry.
Pastor Cal said, well, here's the thing, Henry. You need to be with someone
Who
can bring out things out with you. I have a problem with that, Pastor Cal. That is not the wife's responsibility. That is not her responsibility. Let me rewind and see, because she said, thanks, call me out. Child, I can't with Pastor Cal. See, this is why we have a love-hate relation. Not hate, but which churches, which Bible you reading?
Christina she's got some fire in her gut.
So Pastor Cal said, you need somebody who can bring out, and Christina has some fire in her gut. And Christina's like, thanks for calling me out.
Yeah, she's got a little diva to her.
She got a little diva to her.
But that part of her will probably be a very good compliment to that quiet side of you. But you also have to understand that if you want it to work, that there are certain things that you have to give.
No, ladies, you will end up being the naked wife. Okay, it's not your responsibility to bring nothing out. Is he a 2-year-old?
Have you talked about finances?
A 2-year-old. I bring out.
Have you talked about
Best thing about in my 2-year-old, not a grown behind man. They haven't talked about finances. Why y'all haven't talked about money?
all marriages require effort, and I'm concerned that Christina and Henry.
All marriage requires effort. You're right, Pastor Cal, about that. See, told you we have me and him. We go back and forth. Okay, I love him. I'm like, what you say, Pastor Cal?
And appreciate why they were matched, but time is of the essence.
Why they were matched for drama?
You're missing out on a lot by not allowing yourself to get to those deeper levels of communication.
Oh, they're missing out on a lot by not allowing deeper level. Pastor Cal, stop with the foolishness with Christina and Henry. Please go on. Move on to the other couples. They're doomed. Doomed, okay? So Pastor Cal is going to Amelia and Bennett's house. I don't really think these two is going to get deep. They're just too giddy for me. They're not dealing with no deep issues. You know what I mean? Oh, I thought that was somebody's house. It's an art piece. Did y'all see? Ooh, Pastor Cal's over. Ooh, I love the blue suit. Now that the honeymoon is over, he wants to make sure they're facing the future head on. They're too giddy for me. I love them, but marriage is not giddy. You have to deal with real stuff, you know. How was the wedding? How's the honeymoon? Oh God, there go Benny with his dirty feet. Ooh, look at Bennett's feet, yo. I have the picture. I took the picture already.
That's awesome. What did you think when you saw her? She's beautiful.
Bennett thought she was beautiful when he saw her. Bennett did look real handsome on his pretty. Oh, I still didn't do the best dressed bride yet. I have to do that next week.
I also, after a few beats, realized that we had met twice before.
No, Pastor Cal is shocked that they've met twice before.
Was there any spark or interest when you met the first time?
She remembers the first time a little better than I do. I remember the second time, and I definitely noticed her in that way.
Pastor Cal asked if there was any sparks.
Past relationship.
Benny claimed he was in a relationship.
You know, who knows? This is awesome. That's awesome. So, the one thing that I obsess about is getting couples to see, the realities of marriage.
Ooh, Pastor Cal, one thing I obsess about is getting couples to see the realities of marriage. Yes.
To see just how intense it can become. Has any attraction grown?
I feel attracted to her. Sure.
Physically?
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
How intense marriage is. They do have attraction to each other. Have they done the do?
Yes. Let's talk about moving forward now, because you guys are married.
Well, did he ask if they did the do?
I mean, you in it. Let me ask you this: have you talked about children?
Yeah.
Hygiene problem with this couple. Hygiene.
Committed to the idea of adopting children, not having biological children. She definitely does want biological children. And what I told Amelia and what I feel now is that this whole process.
So they're talking about kids. He want to adopt. She want to have kids. Blah blah.
Rethink that commitment.
Really?
Yeah.
What about you?
I would love to also adopt as well. And I think that's totally reasonable, especially if he's okay.
She wants to adopt too. Well, that's a fair trade-off, right? We have one, we adopt one. Everybody wins. That's what I'm talking about. I like it. I like it.
Yeah. I'm getting the feeling there's no real traditional roles here.
Pastor Cass, I'm getting the feeling there's no real traditional roles.
It's mostly composed of me, cooking for kids, hanging out with kids, taking kids to the park while I, write, make music. I'm totally open to that possibility.
He's up for her taking care of him. But I don't think, again, Ben's not broke. Benny has money. He's waiting for that trust fund to come through. He's trying to 35, he get a trust fund.
You've just finished med school. Tell me about that.
After med school, everyone applies for
A residency.
at the same time, and then everyone finds out where they.
So she applied for residency, and everyone find out where. You might have to move.
How do you feel about that?
How does Benny feel about moving?
I'm not sure yet.
He's not sure yet. I thought he said he was okay with moving.
What would happen if he decides, I don't want to move?
What would happen if he decides he don't want to move? That's a fair question.
Well, I think so far we've just been on the same page.
So far they've been on the same page.
And
You know that's not going to last.
Ooh, thank you, Pastor Cass. You know that's not going to last.
And I've officiated weddings for countless couples, and I've sat in front of numerous hopefuls who thought that being on the same page is a permanent thing.
It's not a permanent thing.
Everyone married will let you know that it does not happen
All the time, right? You're not on the same page all the time.
There will be issues.
Ooh, that light's coming through.
Her relocating is a real possibility.
Right, her relocating is a real possibility.
At this point, I'm just feeling like it's a bridge we will cross.
Ooh, he said, at this point, I'm feeling it's a bridge we will cross.
I have a theater company down here. I have a home down here. I have a whole life that I
He has a theater company down there. He has a home. He has a whole life.
question.
The people who succeed in Married at First Sight are people who want to be married for a lifetime, period. They're not people who want to get married to see if it works out.
People who succeed in Married at First Sight, people who want to get married for a lifetime, not people who get married to see if it's going to work out. Lies.
She's bringing me so much joy and laughter. It's just a question of what my priorities are at this juncture in my life.
I love it. He said, she makes me laugh, happy. It's just a question of what my priorities are at this juncture in my life. Pastor Cal is like,
no service.
That we don't have Sunday.
What? Cal is at Karen and Miles' home.
Miles and Karen's marriage holds great potential. I want to make sure that their
Pastor Cal said that Miles and Karen Miles holds great
bright future.
potential.
Because without that rock solid emotional and physical connectivity, their marriage may not
With
last.
a rock solid emotional and physical, see, they match her knowing she don't like him.
I want you to understand that you're not strangers and that you are married.
Pastor Cal said, you're not strangers, you're married.
Apparently.
She said, apparently, shade, child. She's the queen of shade. I love it.
I mean, we just been together, so I think once we actually get into like a day-to-day rhythm,
Yeah.
I'll feel married, but we're still strangers.
She said we're still strangers.
Kind of felt like we were just in this like
Right, a whirlwind.
Okay. Tell me a little bit then about attraction. Are you feeling any attraction towards each other?
Well, he say, are you attracted? He's Mine's like, yeah. She's like, let me learn. Let me get my words together. In a way, it feels like home. Mm, I can't. I can't, y'all.
What about you?
Man's supposed to keep your head steady when a man talk. Hold your head.
stop it.
Right, acting like a kid. I can't stand. Ew.
What about you? What about this guy?
I think it's very handsome.
She think he's handsome. That's good, Karen. You're growing. And he go acting for the camera. She's like, stop it. Like he too.
Really? She doesn't compliment a lot.
She ain't got no feelings for you, Ma. She don't like you.
I just met him.
She said, I just met you, but I do agree. You can give compliments.
You're no longer strangers.
Because compliments could be, oh, you smell good. Oh, I like that shirt. I like that pants. Oh, some nice shoes.
I'm not gonna lie, it's been hard for me.
She says it's been hard for her.
So tell me, what has been your progression?
What has been your progression? She's like,
Have you had sex?
have you had sex? They was like, no.
Is there physical touch?
Sometimes.
Is there physical touch?
How's that go?
Sometimes, Pastor, how's that go? He's affectionate, but she's like,
It feels weird right now.
she said it feels weird right now.
Done PDA in so long, and it feels
She's
weird
done PDA in so long.
like coming up behind me and just like hugging me and holding on to me, or like walking and like just like hugging me while I'm walking and kissing me on my cheek. I'm like trying to get used to it, but it's new for me.
Let me ask you a question.
She claimed it's weird for him to come up behind her, hug her, kiss another cheek. Lies, Karen. I wish Karen would just tell the truth. Oh, it's weird to me. Let me tell you, I don't care how long you've not been in a relationship. When you really like somebody, it's like natural. It comes natural to you. I wish Karen would just tell the truth and say, look, I don't really like him like that. I'm not really physically attracted to him like that, but I'm trying. Like I could accept that a little bit more than this talking about this weird stuff. Oh, I haven't been in a relationship so long, so it feels weird. Stop lying, Karen. You know I like you, girl. You know I like you. I like you a lot, Karen, but you're not telling the truth. I wish you would just say, you know what? I'm just really not attracted to him and blah blah blah. But I'm trying and I'm taking it slow. Like I could receive that better than you talking about. Oh, it's just weird. Da, 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 da. I don't care, and y'all could let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I have been with somebody I liked it was a long time till I met my husband. But it wasn't long, honey. By about the he took me out about 4 times the first week. By about the third time, we was sitting next to each other at the restaurant. You supposed to sit across from each other, but we just liked each other so much. He was like, "Can I sit right?" I was like, "Yeah, you can sit." Because we liked each other. I liked him. I found him extremely handsome, extremely attracted, and my husband was in his mid 40s. He wasn't no six pack. I don't like six pack. I just like a regular sized body. But we liked each other. And so it wasn't weird to sit beside him, and it wasn't weird because you like them. Karen don't like Miles, and I wish she would just go ahead and tell us. I really don't like him, but I'm trying. Like, I could receive that better, Karen, with the lies. But y'all heard the spoiler, what the other person said. You're gonna have to watch the other video to find out what the other person said. Play.
You don't have an aversion to affection.
Ooh, you don't have an aversion to affection. She don't like him.
I feel like I'm affectionate once I trust.
She said she feel like she's affectionate once she touches. And you know what I was thinking? She is probably doing desensitization. Desensitization is a psychological term where, for example, you're scared of a dog. Okay, so let's say this week, okay, the dog is outside in the driveway. Okay, next week the dog is in the kitchen and you're in the room. Okay, in the living room. Okay, the following week the dog is in the hallway and you're in the living room. And do not say I'm comparing Miles to a dog, because I know how some of y'all is evil. Okay, your mind is just evil, so you're going to say that's what I'm saying. That is not what I'm saying. I am using desensitization, this example, because that's the example Professor Coleman used about dogs, because a lot of people scared of dogs. So it's desensitization. So every week we going to desensitize our fear by, you're going to move closer and closer and closer and closer, and then in about 30 days you're in the same room. Okay, over there. In about 30 days you're in the same room as the dog and you're not so scared anymore. Okay, so I was thinking about Karen when I heard about the aversion to affection. I think Karen just don't like him, and she's using that as an excuse, because when you like somebody, you gonna show that you like him.
And I just so nervous.
But she say,
I wonder if I'm getting like the real you.
she says she becomes affectionate when she trusts. I can see that. Okay, but I just think she don't like him. When you like somebody, Karen act like how I act with some of the guys I ain't like him. Like, don't touch me, don't sit beside me. I don't want to, don't. Mm. Cause you don't like them. But when you like somebody, okay, when you like them and you're attracted to them, and you're smiling. She don't like him. She don't like him. But I understand the trust thing. And she's saying, is this the real you? She don't like him. She said, is this behavior for the first few weeks? Who I can? It's gonna take time to trust, though. Trust comes with time. What's the root of her fear? She don't like him. Why is she not letting her true fear self?
I don't think I'm afraid of someone seeing something. I think I'm afraid of someone hurting me.
She's not a fear of someone seeing something. She's a fear of someone hurting her. She's not over that man, that boy. Karen is not over that boy that she was trying to fix. Go back and watch that video about 2-3 days ago about the spoilers about Karen. She was trying to fix that man, child. She was trying to fix that man up for 5 years. She had that man. She was trying to fix him up, and then he left her and go get the other girl pregnant. And so she's still hurt. She's still in love with him, and she's still hurt, and she doesn't like Miles. Because if you liked him, it wouldn't be. She acts as if she's grossed out by him. I mean, I would be grossed out by him too, because I don't like him like that. But that's how she's acting. And I wish Karen would just say, look, I don't really like you like that. I'm not attracted to you. I'm not feeling you, but I'm trying. And I could receive that a little bit better. And she's, oh, I'm afraid of somebody hurting me. You're getting to know him. You're not just gonna fall head in like Amani. You're slowly getting to know each other. So I don't know where you're getting this from, Karen. You're about to come on down from a 10. Well, you had that boyfriend for 5 years, so you're an 8. Amani is at a -0 for sleeping around. Well, not sleeping around, but having sex with that boy with no protection. Play. I think Karen is using it as an excuse. She's using it as an excuse. She don't like him, right? How many of y'all can agree? Just Karen does not like Miles, and she's using all this emotional baggage to as an excuse because what they say, the best way to get over an ex, a man, is to get you another one. I don't believe that. I don't believe that, but a lot of people believe that the best way to get over somebody else is to get you somebody else. And so you're now in a new relationship, so you're being hurt. So why did you get in a relationship? Why didn't you wait until you're healed to get in a relationship? I don't believe a word she's saying. Karen is lying too. So hold on. Tell Miles. Tell him how you feel. And of course he's just, oh, I'm only. Da, 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 da. Oh. Oh. We have a saying back home, Mr. Mouth Almighty. Well, I hope you feel some kind of security, or I'm legit. I ain't going nowhere.
It sounds nice.
Pastor Castle, how what he said affect you? She said it sounds nice.
I mean, we're just, like I said, now getting back to
We're
the real
just
world.
getting back to the real world.
So it's like it sounds nice.
So it sounds nice.
I've heard things sound
I've heard things sound
nice.
nice before. No, Carrie, you was being a foolish woman, dear. You was with that man for 5 years trying to fix it.
My last real relationship, we were together for about 4 years.
Oh, 4 years now.
That he was going to be the guy that
She thought he was going to be the guy.
he cheated.
But he cheated.
He had a child.
He had a child.
Someone else.
Someone else.
And
And
I couldn't deal with that.
she couldn't deal with that.
The reason that we chose this guy for you is because we know that he has a heart about the size of Louisiana.
They chose Miles for him because they know he has a heart of Louisiana.
No, you guys have what it takes for this to be a real marriage.
You guys have what it takes to be a real marriage.
So tell me, understanding that Karen is, cautious.
Karen is cautious. There's nothing wrong with being cautious, ladies. I'm all for being cautious.
Because it's not just about Karen.
It's not just about Karen.
You too.
It's about you too.
That part's hard.
And that part is hard for Miles.
We talked about this. Like, we do a lot of things for other people, but don't really think about for ourselves, right? Like, I'm always gonna be patient with you. I'm always gonna find ways to make sure I'm respectful and honoring how you're feeling. And so I think a concern for myself is hey, in that, am I asking for the things that I need or want? And I think that I'm able to put that on the back burner for extended period of time.
I caution you on doing that.
Thank you, Karen. Whatever Miles just said, Mr. Mouth Almighty.
On the back burner,
She said, I caution you in doing that.
because at the end of the day, I feel like that's the only way we're gonna be able to.
And she's like, tell me, because at the end of the day, yeah. In other words, let me.
You and I want to know who you are. That includes the things that maybe aren't.
You want to hear?
Not now, Michael. I'm almost done.
For me, and I want to be able to understand those things to know, can I provide them to you, and vice versa. I want to see the
She's saying, I want to see the real you. Yeah, we want to see the real him too. One of them days, you know. Everybody have a day.
Miles, you're a giver, but givers can run out.
Miles is a giver, and givers can run out. The mama did say that, child. You know, he be trying to buy love.
I mean, I want. I don't. I mean, other than like, I feel like to answer that question is tough for me.
Pastor Casa, what you want other the religion? I mean, like to answer that question is tough for me.
Like, I'm good. Okay, let's take it for a second. She's happy.
To connect like we connect, I'm good. She's not connected to you, Mr. By Love, Mouth Almighty.
But don't you need to know this? Right, but she was my purpose. Like, I do want to have sex and so forth, but I'm not gonna put timetable on that. No, no, I'm not expecting you to do that. No, no.
Pastor Casa was like, wait.
Or break your marriage.
That's why he's had 10 monogamous relationships trying to buy love. He'll do whatever. He's like one of them pygmies. Miles is like a pygmy. I'll do whatever to make you happy as long as you love me.
Right now, I think about this some more. Yeah.
Remind Pastor. Pastor Carl said, yeah, you need to think about that some more. How you communicate can make or break your relationship.
Happy wife, happy life. It's happy spouse, happy house.
Ooh, he said not happy wife, happy life, is happy spouse, happy house. Love it. Told y'all I like Pastor Cal. Does Miles know what he needs? He gonna have to think about that. See, Mr. By Love, he don't care all as long as you like me, just like me, please, just like me. Pastor Cal's like, oh, Amina's sister look just like her. Ooh. I was looking at the previews for next week. A little above average said, your wife makes more than you. Come to grip with it. That's true. Just have to come to grip with it and figure out how it's going to work. But ladies, I warn you, don't do it, y'all. This is why you get the data before you jump head in. Don't be all trying to make jumping all head in without the data. But anyways, Pastor Cal said a lot. So let me know what you think in the comments. I'm going to be reading your comments. Today's Friday. Maybe tomorrow if I get enough comments, I'll read them and I'll do my review because I didn't do a review for last week and I need to tie in a couple of stuff. All right. I absolutely love you guys. Bye. Remember my books. 23 times guys you might meet the naked wife. And in Christ I am. That's my baby girl, by the way. All right. Love you guys. Gotta go. Bye.